Now, there's a side effect fallout of this. Iran is right now the number one exporter of oil to China. Well, it was until Israel blew up its oil refinery last week. Iran is also the number one supplier of weapons to Russia for Ukraine. So the United States allowing Israel to do what it's doing actually works for greater American interests than just stopping a madman from getting a nuclear weapon. It undermines the economy of China. It undermines Russia's war effort. Getting rid of Iran's capacity to make war actually undermines China and Russia to American adversaries. So there are spillover effects that work for us. That's not nation building at all. It's really wild that the shallow thinking of people who say if it's not American territory, there's no American interest. Actually, in chess sometimes you got to sacrifice pieces, and in chess sometimes you gotta make longer term plans for your maneuvers than just the short term move that you make. That's very much, this is a chess move by the United States and Israel. This is not checkers. And a lot of these people who like to fancy themselves chess players, and by the way, I'm not a chess player, I don't like it. But a lot of people who fancy themselves chess players are really just playing checkers. And they're very short term in their thinking. They're not thinking about this in a more, I hate the word holistic, but a holistic way. Undermining Iran undermines China's economy by undermining their access to cheap oil. It undermines Russia's war effort in Ukraine. And that's why Tucker Carlson said the Russians would come in and defend Iran. And the Russians are like, we're not getting involved in Iran. Sorry, because why? If you know anything about Vladimir Putin and his rise to power, you know Vladimir Putin does not like radical Islamists. He views radical Islam, given terror attacks in Russia, as a bigger threat than the United States to Russia, and always has. Of course he wasn't going to come out and support Iran. That was just Tucker Carlson's unrealistic thinking based on his own biases.